absolutely delighted to join you on this happy occasion when Bishop Pereira Memorial School celebrates its 46th anniversary. The celebration of the service and achievements of this school in the last nearly 5 decades is also the moment for the institution to set higher goals for itself. The anniversary celebrations it is not only the passage of time which we are celebrating, but also the hard work and dedication of the management, teachers and staff who contributed to the growth of this institution all these years. The story of the founding of this institution by Mrs. Teresa Desmond tells an inspiring story of service, vision and perseverance. Starting with just a handful of students in 1979 and at Murukumpula, it has grown amidst challenges into an institution of repute. The school's journey from the relocation to its current premises in 1989 and its expansion to secondary and higher secondary levels in the late 20s stands as an example of resilience and hard work. I am informed that this growth was materialized through the efforts of many people, including Shri Desmond Fernandez, who donated land for the school, and the tireless leadership of individuals like Captain Dilip Desmond and Shrimati Shaini Dilip. Their commitment and the unwavering support of the teachers and parents has paved way for many batches of students to thrive academically and personally. However, the inspiration for all these developments has emanated from the memory of illustrious late Reverend Bishop Peter Bernard Pereira, whose name this institution commemorates. We all know that late Bishop Pereira was a man of great vision and foresight, and he lived a life which was dedicated to the welfare of mankind. He was an embodiment of nobility and large-heartedness who continues to be an inspiring soul. That explains why the faith reposed on him by the people under his religious charge was beyond question. It was late Bishop Pereira who, after consultation with his people, in fact the story is very interesting, how Vikram Sarabhai approached him and asked him to donate the church, his own house and the land which belonged to the people who lived in Thomba village. And he first expressed surprise at this kind of demand. And then when he came to know of the purpose, then he requested him to come and join the service on next Sunday. And then he told the faithful present in the church that this gentleman who is sitting here has come with this request. They want the house of God, they want my house, and they want your houses. And then he said, you know who they are? Who he is? He is a scientist. What is the job of a scientist? The job of a scientist is to understand the nature, explore it, and use the power of nature for your good, for people's good. And what is my role? I, as a priest, I seek divine blessings for your good. Therefore, the ultimate purpose, we both work for the same purpose. And he made such a persuasive plea that when he expressed his desire that we should accept the request of Vikram Sarabhai, everybody said, Amen. What a wonderful man he was, who sacrificed God's house, his own house, persuaded the faithful to give up their houses. For what? For a larger purpose, for national service, for something which will enhance India's prestige in the world and which will give us tools to improve the lot of the common man in India. Our former President, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, on many occasions had recalled the incident, this incident of 1962, when Dr. Vikram Sarabhai had met him. What Dr. Kalam saw in Reverend Pereira's decision was a patriotic recognition of a national goal. Here we are reminded of how Bishop Pereira conveyed the essence of Indian thought, which sees science and religion as complementary to each other. Bishop Pereira not only preached the gospel, but he lived up unto the noble biblical principles to do good. And I would like to quote from the Holy Book. Give to everyone who begs from you, and from the one who takes away your goods, do not demand them back. Both religion and science enrich human life through divine knowledge and exploration of nature and life. In Indian tradition, Hitopdesh says, Sarvasya Lochanam Shastram, which means science is the eye of everyone. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai's scientific vision for the progress of India through scientific pursuit was well received by Bishop Pereira, marking a classic case of faith and science going hand in hand for human progress. I am happy that this school is now offering students a gateway to the world of innovation. The partnership with organizations like EduBrisk, IIT Mumbai and Yamaha to provide students access to cutting-edge platforms in education, artificial intelligence, robotics, music is laudable. It is gratifying to note that the institution has acquired the state-of-art facilities, including air-conditioned classrooms, high-speed internet, and advanced labs for providing an ideal environment for learning. The upcoming Olympic standard swimming pool and science park also demonstrate the futuristic approach of the school, which caters mostly to students from rural background. I am informed that the student-to-teacher ratio of this school is 1:14, and it has greatly helped to give personalized care and attention to students, fostering not just academic growth but also character development. There is a general feeling that education helps students to acquire knowledge and to secure a comfortable career and a safe life ahead. But education is much more than that. It needs to enable us to see the world in a broader light and with a kinder heart that goes out to the people in need of solutions to the problems of everyday life. This, in other words, means that true education prepares a person to see others as herself or himself and to identify the needs and problems of others as one's own concern. This thinking is reflected in the Gospel of Peter, which says, and I quote, "Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in various forms." As the aspect of creating citizens with character is what is being attempted at the national level through the implementation of the National Education Policy, which seeks to transform education at the school and college levels. As part of this policy, our school curriculum would enrich students with proper knowledge of human values like respect for all, empathy, tolerance, human rights, gender equality, non-violence, global citizenship, inclusion, and equity. The aim is to sensitize our children and develop in them respect for diversity. A student coming out of such a refined system will have a higher degree of self-confidence and will also be better equipped to meet the challenges of future. Today, schooling is not just a process of preparing for higher studies. It is the preparation for living in a society and in a competitive world that looks for skills relevant to the times and in preparation for Viksit Bharat that we aim to build by 2047 when we celebrate the centenary of our independence. I am sure that students of Bishop Pereira Memorial School would also be attuning their activities to the objectives laid down by the National Education Policy and the dream of Viksit Bharat to which young minds can contribute a lot. I am informed that Captain Dilip Desmond, who could take this school to new levels of development after serving the Indian Navy, is the son of the founder, Shrimati Teresa Desmond. Though she is not present here due to age-related issues, let me convey my respectful regards to Shrimati Teresa Desmond, who is now 96 years old. I compliment the management, staff and teachers for taking all efforts to organize this function so successfully. My best wishes to school community. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Valde nanni. Jai Hind.